Hey guys, Silvertorian here, and now we are standing outside Banjo's house. Oh, haven't seen this since the first video. This here is just going to be a little bonus video of sorts, just show you guys a few secrets and stuff that I know about, and not much beyond that. Let's see if we can, trigger this. Come on. Trigger it. I know how to trigger this. Maybe I need to be closer. There we go. Yep, Bottle's secret moving picture game. Yeah, by completing it you can win a few different prizes. There are actually several levels, I think 6 different levels of this minigame. So, just going to be showing how it works and just the rewards for it. It's nothing necessary, it's just a fun little bonus thing. Game's really simple, it's just you want to match up the puzzle pieces to where they are by using the control stick and A button to move the pieces around, as Bottle just explained there. It's pretty simple for the first one, you just gotta... Actually, I think for the first one everything lines up like exactly, they don't need to scramble the pieces. Looks about right too. Nope. Grab the piece and over there. As you can see with the grayscale background, you can just usually just line it up through the, if everything looks appropriate when you got it lined up, like so. All the little puzzles are Banjo running around a little area in the world and like that. I remember there's this one here, I remember one is in the ship in Rusty Bucket Bay, another one is in Nabnut's, no, not Nabnut's house, I think it's in the Beehive. Actually, there'll be a little bit of a detail about that Beehive one if I'm right when we get to it. We'll find out when we get there. For now, let's just finish this puzzle up. It won't take too long. And just one more piece. And done. And there's our first piece done. Yep, we did it. It's easy. Breath, what do we win? Alright. The rewards for this are cheats, quote-unquote. You can use them in the sandcastle like every other cheat we got from Cheeto and such. This one is Bottle's Bonus 1. I don't remember what all of them do. I'll be showing them all off when we're done, but so I don't have to backtrack back and forth. Let's try level 2 of this. And this one just scrambles the location of the pieces around, nothing too bad. Usually best to start with the corner pieces, like always. Wow. There we go, that was not working in my favor. Okay, there. You go the corner piece. And the game is not really that difficult. It actually is good practice though, because the way you unlock worlds in Banjo Kazooie is by playing this minigame. There'll be a bunch of different differences between Banjo 1 and Banjo Kazooie, but they're not going to be talked about yet. That's not going to be for a while, to be perfectly honest. Well, actually not that long. We're almost done with the first game, so it shouldn't take too long to actually get on moving on to Banjo Kazooie. Anyway, just snap that into place, and as you can see, they give us plenty of time to actually complete these first ones. Actually, none of them are too difficult. Snap you into place. This one. Hey, yep. Now we just have side pieces, so this will be easy to finish off. It may only be 5 levels, I don't remember. 5 or 6, one of the two. I cannot remember. Alright, that's someone to the second puzzle, and the bonus is Bottle's Bonus 2. I think you actually need to complete them before you're actually able to enter the code. Like, if you already know the code and try to enter it, it will not work. You need to have the minigame beat. Anyway, on to level 3. And I believe here they start mixing things up by spinning the pieces around. Now, if you pick them up, you can spin them with the C buttons, or I have no clue what that would be in the Xbox remake, so... that should be a good question. This gets put in like this. No. Like this? Yeah. Okay. And then this is this corner. So they're a little harder now, but it's still not too bad. Slide that into place, and this one goes right up here. If I remember correctly, there was a bug at the launch or the release rather, of the remake for the next puzzle, I think. Talk about that when we actually get there and I can point it out more directly. Let me grab this piece. The other corner. Yeah, even when you have to rotate the pieces, it is not that difficult, and you can still usually finish with a lot of time left on the clock. Slide you into place. This piece goes here. Gotta admit, whoever's playing this game isn't the best, though. I mean, they've run into that goblin multiple times. Actually, I don't even know all the names of the creatures in this game. They may tell us them at the end, and if not, I'll probably look it up and tell everyone over the credits, just in case. Anyway, that's this puzzle done, with only a few stuck pixels. Alright, this is Bado's bonus 3, of course. Next will be 4 with the next level. Look on up. And this puzzle is Nabnut's house. Alright, and so, corner piece. Yeah, they're not very difficult puzzles, and it's usually easy if you remember what way the pieces line up. Nabnut's actually gets more difficult because everything is dark for the most part, so it's hard to see where everything lines up, but hopefully this will only take me a little bit, and I'm gonna admit, this video is gonna run longer than I thought it would have, but that's fine. Okay, right up here, in the corner. Actually, yeah, this is probably one of the more difficult ones, just because you can't really see what's going on most of the time, so it's kind of a crapshoot to line everything up. And nope, this one is down here. So usually once you miss, if you're pretty close, it's easy to tell how far off you are. Okay, this one goes up on the top. Also on the top. And right here. Yeah. But yeah, even with the increased difficulties, they still aren't that bad. You'll still often finish with like 40 seconds on the clock. So these minigames are not difficult at all. It is good practice though for the sequel. Anyway, just plug that in, and final piece. I believe there is only one more difficulty, maybe 2. Bado's bonus 4. And let's see, next is we look at the screen. Level 5 is waiting for you. Yes, I was trying to activate it. Alright. Yeah, there are 6 levels, I think, looking back, because I know one of them is... Actually, this one might have had the bug as well in the Xbox remake, so I'll point that out when I see it. Oh, this goes in the bottom corner. Yeah, this time he's hanging around in Tank Top, around Tip Top Squire, so he'll also be doing for the Jiggy as well, looks like. Oh, that was lucky. I wasn't even sure if that was right. And this is actually a rather easy one to do. It's just... no, you go down here. No, wait, where the heck do you go? Up here? There we go. Yep, and this person looks to be as good as with their aim as I am. Alright. Down here. So apparently their memory is a lot worse. Got this minigame on my first try, actually. Both times I had to record this level I got on my first try. I was actually lucky. I did not have to record most of these levels twice, which is rather good, because Banjo Kazooie lacks a copy save file function, so I actually played through most of these levels without a practice run, or without a do-over, with the exception of maybe 3 levels, because I had horrible runs of them. Anyway, here is our final level, and... no, this isn't our final level. I know this isn't the final level. Am I doing this right? I do not... oh, no, it goes up here. This one might be difficult. Down here. Wait. There it is. Oh, that piece took me a while to figure out. Oh, no, you go up here, because that's where Banjo went. Yeah, it's usually best for the pieces to find something that's noticeable in them, like the ghost, for example, or like in this level, the ghosts, the pictures, Banjo, and just sort it out from there. The ghost, so down here. Yeah, the background does help, but it's usually not the most beneficial supply of... I'm going to start rambling at some point, aren't I? I know I'm going to start rambling. I probably already did, and not even realized it. I noticed I would do a lot of things without even realizing it, like my calling of Jinjos, G's, and vice versa. I think at the end of the second video for Clip Hawk What I accidentally said we were going into like fall or something when it was clearly winter. A bunch of things like that, and I don't even pay attention. I'll catch a few of them, but for the most part, I think, and then I just say, and it doesn't even register. Anyway, let's plug this in, and plug this in, and yeah, this looks like it will be a long video. Oh well, not exactly a bad thing. We're almost done with it anyway. Plug you in, and we are done. Well, didn't think anyone would do that one. Well done, here's your last prize. It's Big Bottles bonus. Alright then. But oh, we're not done. Got one really special prize left. Let's see if you can do this one, Featherface. Alright, here we go. This one, if I remember correctly, is the source where there was a bug in the Xbox Live version. Actually, yes it is. At some point in this one, Banjo will end up collecting the notes, like right there, actually at the very start. In the Xbox remake, you did not have to recollect notes every time you entered and exited a level, which for the most part is a very good thing. Except for the fact that at the launch, or release rather, there was a bug in the fact that if you played this without actually coming into the level and collecting those notes, it would register as those notes not being collected, but they wouldn't be there anymore. As in, the game would see them as collected, but they wouldn't count towards your point total. I believe that one got fixed fairly quickly. I'm not sure. This is actually another one of the hard ones, just because how everything is yellow and yellow. And that looks right. And after we're done here, I'm just gonna cut over to Treasure Trove Cove and show you guys what all the different rewards have done. Anyway, let's plug you in. Alright, I only have one more in the center, so the rest of these will be easy to plug in. Actually, yeah, the rest of these will be very easy. Wow. I say that as I fail. Good job. Great job. This is why I shouldn't say things before I actually finish. I just invite myself for failure. Anyway, we're gonna finish this with... Oh wow, we only have 14 seconds on the clock. Finish this with time to spare, but it's pretty close actually. Glad we finished that time. Anyway, now that we have completed that, we get our last cheat, bonus, whatever, and an accusation that I cannot pronounce of cheating, and this one is Wishy Washy Banjo. This transformation, the rest of them are pretty much just for fun, but Wishy Washy Banjo is actually pretty useful. So, wow, as soon as I can step through this door, I will see you guys at Treasure Trove Cove in the Sandcastle. Alright guys, we are here in Treasure... let's kill you, jerk. I'm running low on some gold feathers too. Alright, let's see, the first one was Bottles Bonus... Bottles Bonus 1... And I'm going to forget how to spell this as I'm doing this, like always. Oh, L-E, not E-L. Bottles Bonus. 1 through... Is it 1 through 4 and then Big Bottles Bonus? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. N-U-S... At least one's gonna be easy. I said one will be easy. And what do we get? Big Head Banjo. Yeah, that's pretty much what all of these cheats do, more or less. And of course, turn off, as he said, no bonus. No bonus. B-O-N-U-S. So that was just the first one. I'm going to do a bit of cutting as I show you guys what the rest of them look like. So see you guys outside with the next bonus on. Yeah, I don't even know. Oh, camera angle. I do not even... I'll see you guys out here with the third one. Huh. That's strange. Doesn't look like anything happened. Oh my. Whoa, this one's amusing. How does Kazooie fit in Banjo's backpack now? I'm gonna do the next one. Wow. I've heard of wiener dogs, but not wiener bears. I don't even know what else I can say to this. This is just so ridiculous. Alright, that leaves Big Bottle's transformation. Or Big Bottle's bonus. Well, this is surprising. It's all of them together. This is gonna be fun. Only that last one to show you guys, and this time I think I'll bring you along for the ride, since it's gonna be a bit fun once we actually enter it. And it is Wishy Washy Banjo. A couple things to mention is I would have preferred to have this video go up on Sunday, but I was unable to actually record over the weekend, or over Thanksgiving break, which is a holiday here in America over the last week, which I was unable to record over. And if I mentioned all this at the start of the video, I apologize. It's been about 20 minutes since the start of the video, or since the start of my recording. Washi. That's pretty much it for that. I'm gonna have another actual video coming up right after this one. I just finished Washi, right? And I need Banjo now. So you guys will have that to look forward to in a few minutes, probably. Banjo. This last transformation has a practical use, and I'll explain a bit more about that as I'm demonstrating it. That much bad magic. Washer not as good as bear. Don't come back. Calling to Mumbo. If can't get through all worlds. Yep, he turns into a washer. And as you can see, he still holds all his abilities. It's just as though Kazooie were there, except he's a washer. Alright, as for why this is useful, I'm going to have to explain something, and that is more or less how the different flags work, the transformation flags when you are the various different forms, and why you're immune to the various hazards when you are the different forms. In truth, all the different transformation forms, the bee, the pumpkin, the crocodile, etc., they are all immune to all of the other hazards. Like the bee would be immune to not only the brambles, but the piranha-filled water in Bubble Gloop Swamp, and the cold water in Freezy Peak, and pretty much all the hazards based around those ideas. And that is just the idea based on that once something is transformed, that flag is transformed, or is switched from off to on. And when that happens, you are immune. And as you can see, the washer counts as a transformation, which makes sense considering Mumbo had to appear there to do it. So whenever you are the washer, you are immune to all those hazards in the water. So you could go into Bubble Gloop Swamp and go through all the water, just like the crocodile. You could go into... what else? You could go into Click Clock Wood and go around the brambles. You could go into Gobi's Valley and go through the sand where the sand eels are. A bunch of different stuff that's pretty useful. But that's about all I have to show now, guys. That's it for this video. So this has been Silver Victorian with Let's Play Banjo Kazooie, a bonus episode. see you guys pretty shortly as we get ready to go take on Gruntilda. See you guys then. Wait, many tricks are up my sleeve. To save yourself, you'd better leave. No, Grunty, we'll be doing just the opposite. We're coming after you. Later, guys.